I want to show you guys the right hand side of the screen and what some incredible trades look like on the right hand side of the screen. I've set up my screen so that the candles are just prior to some good trades. And interesting, this indicator here is the momentum of the stochastic. So it's a stochastic momentum indicator, and it gives very good signals when it goes below the minus 40 and above the 40. You can see that turn there. You can see this turn up here. By the way, that's a double top or a failed higher high. If the trend was going to go up, then this high should have been there, and this one should have been even higher. So this is the first sign of reversal. When this high didn't go up, I call it a failed higher high, FHH. And the same as on this side. There's a low, failed lower low, first sign of reversal. Failed lower low, FLL, HLL. Those are my favorite ways of looking at who's winning, the bulls or the bears. But that's the first sign. But it's not a convincing. The first time that you know the bulls are in charge is when you see this candle breaking that swing high. That's the bottom line. From here the bulls are in charge. You can take a buy right there, put your stop there, boom boom, up she goes. Let me show you the right hand side of the screen now. I use the F12 function key to actually just move that candles one at a time. Just look there. There's one. Let me just click inside quickly to get accent here. Right, if I press F12 now, there is the line. This is prior to the candle where I think we should go in. I didn't put it on the candle for the simple reason it then obscures the candle. So if you look here, there is a candle. That is a good green elephant candle popping out the top of the SMA 200, and it was a breathing time, an inhale time. Oliver says inhale. This is inhaling. This is the breakout of the inhaling. You can see it broke all these highs here, right? Just look what it looked like here and what it looks like as it develops. Just watch there. There's another elephant candle, another elephant candle. I mean, this is incredible. There's two candles profit, two bigger candles profit. Your stop goes right here on that foot of that candle. That's what it looked like on the right hand side. Yet, we've got a flat SMA 200. And we had a down pointing SMA 20. And look at that incredible trade. You can see I marked it here. That's the Frankfurt Open, by the way. They open a bit before London. Let me go on. There's the first candle. You pull out on that one. On that tail, you pull out. There. On the close of that red candle, that's where you pull out. Let's measure. From there to there, we are talking. Let me just go a little bit to the left so we can read properly. From there to there, that's 50.5 pips. And what is our stop there? The stop was small. The stop was 25 points, 3 pips. So that is 200% profit in 2 candles on your risk. Okay, you put your stop below that green, just there. If it goes against you, toughies, just leave it. Small loss, 1 candle loss. Let's go. One more. Let's see what happened now. Oh, there it goes again. So you could have maybe said, right, I will stay in the trade until a low is taken out, because then you'd still have been in. Let's look, where is the low first taken out? Long tail. Long tail can be a reversal. There she goes again. The low wasn't taken out. Look, real boom time. There the low is taken out, and then if you take the low, then it would have been there, and your profit would have been, let me just get that level there nicely. Let's display it on this side here. We're talking 7 pips as against 3 pips. That's 220 pips, 220% about, okay, on your risk. Always on the risk, because you can't lose your whole account. You only risk 1%. You never risk more than 1%, or 2% if you want to play it fine. And just look there was now a gap. That was a little doji candle, and there she's keep on running, okay, but we can't trade those. Okay, do you think one could trade that long green candle? to me is a bit far away from the SMA 220. That one I would have played. What do you think? Red taken out by green, close to the SMA 20. Okay, I'm going to move further forward. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes, and then a little flattish. I would pull out on that trade quickly because it's not moving. Okay, and then up she goes more. Well, I would have been out too early. Okay, now we get a breakthrough to the 20. Now she's going to go down. Okay, let me show you more. There's another trade coming up a bit later, but I want you to see the right hand side of the screen here. Watch there. Just watch it. Watch it. Keep watching. Flat, 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 flat. Is that the entry? Is that a red close to the SMA 20 taken out? Is this a power picture? That is power picture. I'm not sure if this is. It might be the beginning. Let's have a look and see what happened. Let's see what happened. There is prior to my trade that I was seeing, and there is better. See, this is a better power picture. The 20 is up, and your 200 is up. That is the entry. Stop goes there. How big is the stop? The stop is from there to there, the bottom of that candle. That is only 2 pips, 20 points. Now, if you trade, let's say you trade a $200 account, 1% is $2. $2 divided by 20, that's a full lot. 1 pip gives you $10. Crazy, right? Let's look at the trade. There she goes. There she goes. Oh my goodness. Would you pull out on that tail? I don't think so. Let's see. I would pull out on that red. Let's measure profit from there. Okay, sorry, profit again. Profit from there up there. 4 pips, and our risk was 2 pips. That's 200% on our risk. Let's see what happened. There she comes down. That's a low. If you took out on the low, it would have been there. Let's see what happened further. Can you see now how different the chart look here if you look at that and what you see afterwards? And when we were flat here, and look, there she goes up now. Okay, up, and let's go. Let's see, there's another trade coming up shortly, I think so. That is a red touching the SMA 20. Let's see if we get a green taking it out. This is dipping below the 20. That is a red or a doji taken out by a green at the SMA 20, or a little below it is also fine. The SMA 20 is a zone. If you look at that trade could also have been a good one there because it's a zone, but I don't like the flat 20. Here I've got a rising 20. I would say that could be a good trade. Let's see what happens if we develop further. Let's go further. Nope, it came down. You see there, flat 20. Don't like a flat 20. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a 20 rising. That is flat, eh? You see that horizontal of that vertical line there? That is also the beginning of another trade. Look there. Just prior to another trade. There's your green. Look there. Boom. That is a break of the previous inhaling here. Entry there, and let's see where she goes. See, just one candle, eh? But look at the size of the candle. Let's compare. There we go. We're talking 3 pips there, and if you pulled out on that close there, 5, almost 5 pips. So 5 on 3. It's 150% on your risk. There she goes, and there she really goes, and a pullback. That is just to show you again what it looks like on the right hand side of the screen. I'm going to quickly zip them through again. Just quickly. Look there. There she goes. And then prior to that one, look, it's going to go flat. Almost here, there's a flat. That could have been a trade, huh? You see there, below, but 20 is flat. I don't like a flat 20. It's not a picture of power. They must all be pointing up. All be pointing up. Then that's not a trade. Only there's your trade. The 20 is pointing up. Okay, let's look at it on the right hand side again. We go flat. There we go. And up she goes. Very confusing, but I just wanted to show you the right hand side of the screen, what it looks like. apply it to some good trades. Look there. There's a beginning, and look at it. There your 20 just shoots up. That is the elephant candle breaking out of the inhaling in this area here. Okay guys, enjoy.